Hello there. Welcome to my views and news. First news story is from Ethiopia, where we know that Oromo Liberation Army armed group based in the Oromo region of Ethiopia entered into talks with the Ethiopian government this week. So, what is happening in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, where talks are being held? One offer from Ethiopian government reportedly was Fano mentioned too? Because people have been asking questions that does Ethiopian government want to use and deploy OLA fighters against Fano? Was Eritrea mentioned too at the talks? Details for you. We've received a little information from these talks. Secondly, an Eritrean artist is going to release a song in coming days about the sea dispute, the Red Sea issue, which is turning into a source of a conflict between Ethiopia and Eritrea. Not just the countries, but intellectuals, journalists, activists, artists on both sides are joining this campaign to support their countries. Firstly, viewers, talks underway between the Oromo Liberation Army and Ethiopian federal government representatives in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. From Ola, Kumsa Dereba is participating, head of the Oromo Liberation Army. Then Gebecho Boy, deputy chairman of Ola, is there too. And by the way, participation of Komsa Dereba Jelmaro and Gamacho Boy is an indication that Ola is now starting to trust Ethiopian government. Their first round of talks held a few months ago did not have Komsa Dereba and Gamacho Boy. That round of talks from Ola side was led by some people nominated by Ola, and most of the Ola representatives are from abroad. But and back then, Ola did not trust the government. That is why Ola did not agree to be part of the talks. Now, this participation of Komsa Dereba is a piece of evidence that Ola has been given some assurances by third parties that Komsa Dereba will be safe, Gamacho Abe will be safe, they'll be taken safely, they'll return safely to their hideouts, to their bases, which are mainly in Valaga. This is first important point. Ethiopian government team, two members of the team are from the team which negotiated Tegarai deal. The one is Justice Minister Gideon Timotheus and National Security Advisor Ridwan Hussain. Getachew, who is a Lieutenant General, I think, from Ethiopian National Defense. Getachew Gudina is his name, I think. He's also participating in these talks. I think he's from the Oromia region, if I am not wrong. So what happened in the talks? By the way, so far, no statement. So officially, no statement from the government or Ola about the agenda, about what is being discussed. We only heard from Ola saying that rumors being spread, so Ola supporters should not believe these rumors about talks. Government side has not issued any statement. Only statement is that talks are underway. Now, what we have learned is that, firstly, no mention of Fano. It was being said that maybe Ethiopian government wants to use Ola against Fano, so or deploy Ola fighters against Fano. No mention of Fano at the talk so far, and it's very understandable because some of the members of Ethiopian government's team are Amhara, and I don't think they would support the deployment of Ola fighters against Fano fighters in the Amhara region. No mention of Fano at the talk so far. Eritrea was mentioned. We have been able to confirm through some sources that Eritrea came under discussions. Reportedly, The government side said to the OLA that Ethiopia is faced with existential threat. It has no access to port, and neighboring countries are not flexible. Ethiopia will have to be united to regain port access. That is why this is high time for all groups in Ethiopia to be united. Eritrea mobilizing its military. So while there are splits in Ethiopia, Eritrea was mentioned at the talks reportedly. Thirdly, OLA has been given an offer from the federal government that OLA fighters will be integrated into Ethiopian National Defense Force. They can be integrated into regional forces too and federal forces too, including Ethiopian National Defense Force, federal police. And this is a general practice which is adopted in Ethiopia, because we saw that in Gambela too, in Benishangal Gumuz region as well, that there when armed groups signed peace deals, members of armed groups, they were integrated into regional forces. Uh, I think Tegarai was also promised that Tegarai fighters would become part of the security structure, regional federal. But so far, no progress made. I am not aware of any ADF members joining Ethiopian National Defense Force, joining Ethiopian Federal Police. Only Tigania-speaking ENDF members who did not participate in the war and who were imprisoned just because they were from Tigray, they have been released. They have rejoined their duties. And I am not aware of any integration of Tigray fighters into federal forces. But OLA is being promised that if OLA signs this deal, its members will be taken care of, and they'll be provided with jobs, and those who want to continue serving in military, those who want to serve in military, so they can join federal forces and regional forces. What are OLA's demands? In next videos, I'll speak on that. That is what I've been able to confirm, which I shared with you. Both sides are staying quiet. They're not sharing anything from these talks. Through some exclusive sources, we got this information for you. Hopefully, in coming hours, we'll share more with you. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopia, Eritrea attention. Whenever there is a military tension, a war involving Eritrea, Eritrean artists who are pro-government, Eritrean writers, Eritrean activists, Eritrean journalists, they join hands and they open social media fronts against other side. We saw that during Tigray war too. Still anti-Tigray content is produced, dramas are produced showing anti-Tigray content. This is part of Eritrean government's strategy. Now, since the Red Sea is a hot issue between Ethiopia and Eritrea, access to the Red Sea is the hottest issue these days. That is why we're seeing that Eritrean artists, Eritrean government-backed entertainers are speaking, sharing pro-Eritrean government content. A few days ago, we heard from Abil Said, known for patriotic pro-government content, and he was seen clad in navy uniform when he published his piece about the Red Sea. Now, an Ethiopian singer is going to release a song about the sea, it seems. Announcement has been made by the singer Milake Abraham is his name. Title of his song is Our Sea is Our Blood. Definitely, this song is being released in the background of Ethiopian demand for having access to the Red Sea, access to ports in Eritrea or in neighboring countries, mainly in Eritrea. This singer, Milake Abraham, is known for singing patriotic songs, pro-government songs. It seems the Eritrean Information Ministry is active. It has activated its assets. Some of these artists are Eritrean Information Ministry's assets. They are activated at the time when Eritrean government needs them to launch a pro-government narrative against other parties. These artists sang, they wrote, they chanted in support of Eritrean government in the 2-year-long war to the lashed out at the people of Tigray, TPLF. Now they have turned against Ethiopian PM and Ethiopian government, and now the target of their work is Ethiopian government, Ethiopian PM. Let's see when this song is released. We'll update you what are the lyrics about, what is the message which is being released through this song. Obviously, a pro-government content, pro-government position content. The singer would definitely say that the sea is a matter of life and death for Eritrea. Eritreans will defend their territory. That is what is expected to be said through the release of this song. Let's see. Thank you for watching.